Hey, what's up, Paxaroo and Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, we're keeping it like this for the sake of the story. Ooh, we're going to be talking about today. Today's common card of the day is going to be none other than Hacky Sack Mono over here, drawn by Asako Ito. This is a great card right here. There's a lot of great common cards that slept on. I believe this is from Shield Base, one of the best sets from Sword and Shield, if you believe the people that invested in it, of course. This had the Marnie set in it, so of course people were really putting money towards it, but great card, great common card. The Hacky Sack ones, the little knitted ones, are some of my favorite cards to get through. So I'm sure you've seen a couple people, such as some of my peers, such as Rattle or OKJ Love, talking about this crazy machine that's scanning booster packs, and you can peek inside and see what kind of cards you're gonna be able to pull from there. It's gonna be a scammer's wet dream. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare for everybody who's doing that stuff. Some people think it's pretty cool. Some people, the way it basically works, it's like a CT scanner. What it does is it takes a bunch of pictures and constructs a 3D image of what it is based off of the 2D images it shows. It uses something to actually scan and build around it. Not really 100% too sure how it works. I'm not a scientist or anything like that. I'm not going to try to explain the bullshit of how it works. But what you need to know as an average person looking at that stuff is essentially people are going to be able to use that for peeking into Pokemon cards to actually go through and pull out the good hits, and it's something that you need to be worried about. Scammers are going to be running fucking rampant with this shit. It's going to be a huge issue with this stuff. And me personally, I was asked how I feel about this, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't fucking care, honestly. Like, it's not something that's going to affect 99% of people in this stuff. People are not going to be using this to go through your Twilight Masquerade packs, your Stellar Crown packs. I'm telling you right now, no one's going to bother with that shit. Really, the only thing you're going to see with this is if it becomes more portable or if there's another way to, which, by the way, there's other things people can do to, like, look into packs. I don't know why people all of a sudden are worried about this. Like, it's not like people weigh packs and reseal them all the fucking time. Something you can still actively do is Scarlet and Violet set if people truly wanted to. The only thing that is, like, missing for some of that stuff is, like, motivation. So there's no motivation really for anybody to weigh your Scarlet and Violet packs right this second, because the amount of return they're going to make off it is, it's fucking minuscule. There's no reason for anyone to do it, right? But if they make something like this a little bit more portable and a little bit more affordable to the average person, perhaps. I know there's other ways people can, like, kind of trick the system too. I mean, like, why do you think people, the average person, would invest in something like this as opposed to, like, getting, like, some kind of way to actually seal packs, like actually a good way to reseal packs, not just use stupid fucking glue you'd get at Walmart? That would be the move for most people. They'd actually try to look at a real way to reseal packs, like the average person doing that shit. Ain't nobody gonna go fucking do it. Like, this is something that, like, Pokerev might deal with at some point. This is something that fucking Leonhardt might deal with at some point. This is like what our bigger creators, this is something like fucking Post Malone might deal with at some point, stepping this stuff. You and me, average person in here opening the newest sets of fucking Scarlet and Violet or fucking Pokemon Building and Street next year, and that fucking next generation, whatever we're doing, we're not dealing with that, okay? We're not going to be having this issue with Scarlet and Violet packs unless something like this gets heavily mass produced, or if it's something that becomes extremely affordable. Not saying there's not instances where people are going to be able to peek into packs using other methods. I know there's other, like, weird little machines and tools and fucking go-go gadgets people can use to actually simulate this, and it's a little bit more affordable. But this whole scanner right here, I think it's cool. I think the fact that people have this technology and are able to do something like that is fine. I just don't think your fucking regular booster packs are fucking gonna be an issue. And people are like, oh, it's for the vintage packs, it's for the vintage product, this is totally gonna change everything. And people are gonna fuck. Dude, like, if you're buying a vintage pack, if you're buying something expensive, do you not already have in the back of your head that I probably need to buy something from a reputable person? Like, you already know when you're dropping a ton of money on something, like, hey, I probably shouldn't just go to fucking Hobo Joe over here and just buy a $500 pack from this person without any kind of reputation or anything behind them, right? Now, of course, not saying every person with a reputable website or anything like that's not going to scam you or anything, but I mean, a reputation does exist for a reason, and that is a basis people can use to actually judge whether they want to buy said product or not. It's not just one of those things where, like, it just doesn't fucking mean anything. You don't buy product for scammy, shady people, and you don't fucking just buy product without doing a little bit of research on where you're getting that stuff from. People have been doing this stuff with vintage product ever since the boom. Like, you don't just randomly purchase something out of someone's trunk, man. Like, it's not how that shit works. You're going to be doing research, and with stuff like this, it'd be the exact same thing. People want to buy Wade packs. There's fucking Wade options for your Wizards of the Coast packs where people can pay more for a guaranteed shot at a big old hit. And then further on this, I guess it could raise the price of that. It's like, I used the CT fucking Lens of Truth. I used fucking the thing I got at the well in order to peer in this pack, and I know there's a Charizard in here. So that's going to be a, let's see, what's this charge for that pack? What's a Charizard go for? $20,000, $25,000, $30,000? Yeah, that's how much this pack's going to go for, because I know a Charizard's in there, right? You wouldn't even know this deal existed, because this shit would happen behind a closed door or something like that. That's 100%, you wouldn't even know this shit existed. It would be, go buy packs from reputable people, buy packs from people that you know aren't weighing this shit if you don't want them weighed, buy packs from people that you know aren't going to scam you. Choose very well who you're going to work with. I think the machine's cool. I think that it's not like necessarily a bad thing, but of course, I think fear mongering is getting in people's heads. No one is going to go through your fucking Stellar Crown packs with this expensive piece of equipment, big dog. It's not going to happen, okay? They're not going to be like, all right, bring in the next shipment of Scarlet and Violet. We got to fucking x-ray this shit in order to figure out where all the good cards are. They brought Rainbow Rares back. Rainbow Rares are back. Those are going to be worth big money. You know how much people like those from the old days. It's going to be big now. It's going to, dude, just relax. It's going to be okay. It's cool. It's a nice little interesting thing. It's a cool talking point. Just the amount of people fucking freaking out and shitting their pants over this, I think, is a little ridiculous, okay? Relax. Breathe. It'll be okay. You'll still open your packs. You'll still get fucking fair shots at pulls. Buy from people you know who aren't going to fuck you over. That's all I got. See you later, virgins. Oh, man. X-ray in your packs. Excuse me, sir. We were doing a routine X-ray of your booster box and we found an abnormality. There's 2 Charizards in there. Oh, sorry to break the news to you.